ACME Lab is a creative machine environment. Humans are creative machines. We also want machines to be creative. My name is Ellen Du. I am the director of the ACME Lab in the Atlas Institute. The spirit of the ACME Lab is about building things, building digital and physical things, how they combine together. Some of them are building toys, or building games, or building a new way of interacting, maybe using paper or cardboard or using marker. And so we can empower people to do things better than they can normally do. The process and the product are both feeding each other. And so I usually encourage people to say, what other things you want to do? Let's figure out how the technology can help, or can we invent a new technology to do that interaction?
Something I focused on while I was at Atlas was magnets. And in that project, with my collaborators, I looked at embedding magnets in 3D printed parts to create functional inputs. With magnets, we have actually created a series of custom game controllers, including hot swap, where players could swap the inputs.
We thought it would work really well for a game controller that could be assembled and disassembled as you were playing. Hot swappable components that players had to trade back and forth based on what action they wanted to do.
The hope is that with very little, designers can do a lot. So with a very limited inventory, such as magnets and a 3D printer and maybe just one type of sensor, they could build any kind of physical input that they can imagine.
TinyCade is a platform for designing DIY game controllers. So taking inspiration from classic arcades, we thought, wouldn't it be cool if you could use your phone as the screen for the arcade, and then the controller could be whatever you want.
Using augmented reality markers, such as QR codes, printed on this paper. And so with computer vision, we explored different physical interfaces that could be built with this very cheap material.
And then based on past work that I had done with Clement on printed paper markers, we developed some techniques for turning that information into bespoke interfaces.
What I'm doing in ACME Lab is creating an environment that facilitates creative out-of-the-box thinking. It's learning by doing, but in the process of making things, you generate new knowledge.
POPO stands for Pop On, Pop Off. It's a 3D visual programming language that is used in VR to make VR scenes. You can grab shapes, you can stretch them to make them bigger or smaller, you can snap them together or snap them apart to make code, and then you can run your code in VR and the scene around you will change.
I think the excitement is about being able to enable people to do things what they can imagine. I want them to bring out the best of their skills, and so they can go out to the world and continue doing amazing things.